So it's nice to have all of you on the live. My name's Chidibemudenka, and I'm really glad to see all of you today. I'm Nigerian, and I'm a Pan-Africanist, and I really love African politics in general. I've written a paper called The Poverty Industry, talking about African politics, talking about African politics, and I think we should have more discussions on geopolitical issues in Africa because it's usually blindsided by the media. The media doesn't cover African issues well enough, in my opinion. Well enough, in my opinion, and it doesn't broadly cover it. I think Africa's worth paying attention to. As a nation, I think Africa should unite. Just one country. Huh, I'm tired. I have school tomorrow. I have school tomorrow, and I really don't want to go to school. I just need to study, but look, my brother busted my computer. So basically, I can't turn it on. I can't even turn on my computer to study. Yes, I just told myself, yeah, I need to study, but I don't really feel like it. I already know I could study with my phone. I want to be honest with you. I really don't want to study. I think I'm just postponing my exam preparation so I can perform under pressure. I know it's insane. So hey guys, if you're on the chat, so give me any questions you might have about African politics. I know I'll just yapping to myself the whole time. I talk about African politics on my channel. If you check out my channel, I talk about African politics. I talk about geopolitical issues that people don't pay attention to in Africa. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. And I'll be giving shout outs to anybody who joins the chat. It's really amazing to have this platform to talk. And I want to say thank you to everybody because I reached 100 subscribers. Actually, passed 100 subscribers in less than 1 month of doing YouTube. Of doing YouTube. Dude, I was able to grow really largely on YouTube in less than a month doing YouTube. I would give a shout out to everybody who's supporting me. I've reached 100 subscribers. Actually, passed 100 subscribers in 3 weeks. 106 subscribers now. I talk about African issues and African geopolitical issues and giving my personal opinion on things that the media ignores, actually. I talk about African politics. I also want to talk about the poverty in Africa. Not just the poverty in Africa, but the lack of attention the media gives Africa. And if you have any questions or opinions you want to drop in the comments, yeah, hi, footballer God. Thanks. It's nice to see you. I talk about African issues. I talk about African issues on my channel, and I really enjoy talking about African politics. I remember my grandfather. He loved talking about African politics. He died when I was like 8 years old, I think. When I was eight, but I remember him telling me about the Biafran War and the Civil War in Nigeria. It was really interesting time. I actually wish he was still alive. If he was still alive, I'd love to have discussions with him on politics. I think I'd even bring him to the live. He died of cancer. I don't want to start bringing pity to myself or anything. Yeah, did religion divide Africans into different countries? I don't think religion did. I think it was the reason why Africa is split into different countries is just more because of colonialism. As much as we can't blame colonialism for all our issues in Africa, but I think I can say that Africa is because remember Nigeria is one country. Nigeria is one country and is split between two religions. In the south we have Christianity, in the north we have Islam, and Islam is predominant in the north and Christianity in the south. So religion didn't really split Africa. It's more just colonial powers. Because if religion did split Africa, we'd have everything from the north up as one country or one state of their own. But in Africa, it's really different from that. The first country in Africa, you could say, was no, Africa never really had countries. We had empires and kingdoms. But if we're talking about first country and a country to stay independent, you could say Ethiopia. Ethiopia was never colonized. As much as people like Mussolini, etc., tried to colonize Ethiopia, they stayed independent ever since. It's really amazing. And we still have Liberia. Africa, nobody ever really settled in Africa. Instead, human beings actually, Africa was a cradle of human beings in general. But I think I actually wrote this book. Look, I wrote this book. It's called it's called Empires Lost to the Sun. And in the book, I explored what my favorite empire in Africa. It's called Mali Empire. It had the richest man to ever exist. It had so much gold. The book, this is like the first volume of the book. It was really interesting book to write. I wrote it in 2 weeks. For some reason, I think I'm just obsessed. I'm obsessed with finishing things. I wrote this book in 2 weeks. It talks about the Malinke people. I learned so much. I remember staying up at night for like hours on end working on this book. If you're new to the live, this is the book. I talk about African politics on my channel. I talk about African politics and geopolitical issues. So if you want, you can check out my channel and subscribe. It's nice to have you here. I've actually never had this many people on my live before. So basically, I talked about African politics and actually also dedicated the book to my grandfather. I dedicated the book to my grandfather. The first page says Volume 1, Pre-Imperial Foundations and Early Consolidation. And the quote I used for the book was, "The past is never dead. It's not even past," by William Faulkner. I don't think I pronounced that name well. If Africa is an Arabic founded country, Africa isn't an Arabic founded country for the record. But then my dedication was this. If you're interested in seeing, the dedication was this. Dedicated to my grandfather, historian, soldier, mentor. This is the first step to a lifetime of research inspired by your example. He was a historian and mathematician. I'm also a soldier. He was a lieutenant in the secessionist army of Nigeria, Biafra. I really loved the guy. I remember when I was younger. He's actually the person who got me into studying history. Honestly, as much as he never directly. Okay, hi, Hunter Soren. Hi, it's nice to meet you. Hi. The first African civilization to speak. I don't think I have an answer to that question. There's so many different ethnic languages in Africa. I don't think I could give a direct answer to that. Sorry to say. But language I speak personally, like my ethnic language is Igbo. I speak Igbo, and you can see I've been highlighting the book I was writing. I'm highlighting it. It's amazing to have all of you on the live channel. And if you're interested in African politics, remember to subscribe. I upload videos almost every day on African politics. And for God's sake, I've been highlighting and writing since I've been doing my editing for the book. Give me a second. We're back for anybody who's there. What else? There's so much stuff. I even added maps to the book. I think I'll soon be publishing the book. Remember to subscribe if you're interested in African politics. I did so many maps to the book to map out religion. So if you're still here, I think the person who was asking, what's his name? Fergori 223. Yeah, I did talk about the spread of Islam, the trade routes, and the religions in Africa. Africa had a lot of original religions before the coming of the Islamic conquest, and just had a lot of religions before Christianity reached the continent. My people actually had their own religions before contact with the West, and before Christianity was introduced to us, because I'm a Christian. Just to, just throwing it out there. So you guys get to know a bit about me. And I also want to give a shout out to everybody. And we were able to reach 100 subscribers before the 1 month mark. So people actually do enjoy listening to me yap about politics on my channel. Even though I keep a more serious demeanor on my channel, I still generally love talking about African politics. So I think I just like giving an analytical tools. Yeah, these are the ethnic groups I was talking about. In my book, I also try to point it out that Africa has, yeah, like you see this one. Okay, Africa has a lot of ethnic groups. In this thing, I made sure I brought the pictures to like map out the ethnic groups in Africa. And mine is this one. The ethnic group I'm from is here. Igbo. Really amazing stuff. It's a large ethnic group. We're actually one of the predominant ethnic groups in Nigeria. I should talk about the spread of Islam. Like Islam is increasing in Africa. And this is what's his name? Malinke Arts. Actually, I think I might have made a mistake here. This isn't Malinke Arts. This was Europe. It was people from Europe who actually drew this. Who drew this picture? What else? Yeah, this is some Malinki arts. This is some arts, African arts. This is the guy you're seeing here. African arts in the Malinki periods during Mali Empire. I'm actually supposed to be talking about African politics. I'd say I don't think I really have an answer to your question because I really don't know what to say. I'd say that Arabic people um have more. Yeah, I think I could say Arabic women are really supportive of their husbands. And I think in general, all women are supportive of their husbands. If you got married to them, you most likely love him. You most likely love him. I mean, you most likely are supportive. I'm fine. I'm fine. No, yeah, it's you. Hi. My dad's on the live. Arinzo Denka, top second fan. I'm talking about that book I wrote. That book I wrote. This is what I'm talking about. I'm still doing the editing for the book. I don't think you've read it yet. This is the book. Yeah, I've done my homework. Of course, I finished studying. I think I've shown you my results for school. I don't even have any homework, but I have studied. Do you guys have any other questions? Do you guys have any other questions? I actually don't know. I don't think I know. I don't think I have an answer to the question. I don't think I have an answer to the question. I'm not Arab. I also don't know. I'll see you guys in the next one.